Today we will be testing the wave trend oscillator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the wave trend oscillator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We have also tested a total of 662 indicators, with 269 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the wave trend oscillator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so this indicator is, as the name implies, an oscillating indicator. So it has an oscillating line here. And then we have the green line down here at the bottom, red line there at the top. And those are indicating our most favorite zones, which are the overbought and oversold areas. Let's see if we can't just bump up some of the weight on some of these here. Let's see, so that one, just kind of bumping up some of these weights just so that way it's just a tad bit easier to see. And so there we go. As I said, we have the red lines here, the red line and the green line, overbought and oversold. I know all of you love the overbought and oversold areas on these indicators. Discussed it many times before. Nonetheless, here we are again, another indicator. And what we are looking for is pretty simple. We are looking for that oscillating line to breach either up above the red line or down below the green line. And then we are looking for that oscillating line to then cross back down into this middle zone here. So once it crosses back down below the red line, for example, then that would be a signal to go short. Once it broke down below the green line here and then crossed back up above that green line, that would be a signal to go long. And so done it many times before, seen them many times on these indicators just the same. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this one. All right, so that was a little bit hard to see there, which is why it took just a little while for me to actually determine whether or not we got our cross. So we get the green oscillating line here that crosses down below that green line there, this lower green line, and then we get a cross to the upside just barely right here on this candle. So if we look at our coordinates right over here, the number right above my cursor there is going to be the oscillating line, so you can see how quickly it is changing its coordinates, or the number in which it is landing on. This red one here is the red dots. I know it's kind of hard to see, these red dots that actually follow the green line. And then we have the green dots here, and we have our green line right here at the 60 mark, the negative 60 right above my cursor there. And so if we hover over this candle here, you can see that our oscillating line right here, the number hits negative 59.941. And so again, we are in the negative, and so we're going up with that, and so just barely crosses back up above that 60 marker. And unfortunately, we get a real heavy push to the downside immediately after we get that signal, which does come down and stop us out. We then pick up a long right there on that one. Go ahead and turn that one red. And you can see that almost immediately we get another heavy push to the downside there, which does come down and stop us out once again. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up another long right here. We get that cross down below, then the cross back up above that green line there. We get a little bit of consolidation, indecision there for just a moment, and then a little bit of a push to the upside there, at least what we can see so far. And that does come up and get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't take too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator. Obviously, this one did not do too well. You can see from the video that we did not pick up any more trades after the video went to kind of fast forward there, after the few that we called out right here. That was pretty much the last trades. That is literally the last trades that we were able to pick up using this indicator. We got 3 trades altogether. We got 1 winner, and so that is not going to meet that 60% criteria that we were looking for. Yeah, an interesting indicator. I might play around with this just a little bit after this recording here and see if maybe we can't use it in another way. and test it that way in the next video. I'm not 100% sure if I will or not, so we'll see. All in all, this indicator did not do too great. Only three signals within the 1 year's time, and so that is not a very significant number of trades, and it didn't do so with much accuracy. And so all in all, in this fashion on this time frame, did not work the way we wanted it to, so it is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next video from here.